don't remember that we ever have a fight or something, you know. He's just easy to get along with. He loves to be with me. He do everything for me. He get up and he just clean the house, work in the garden with me. That's why I miss him so much.
Always wanted to look after everyone and take care of everyone.
How did he look out for you?
Probably everything. I don't know. I don't know any one thing. It's probably everything I did. Yeah. Always taking me to the computer store whenever.
He was the person who filled this missing father figure for me that I never actually had, like psychologically, you know. And before he passed, I never knew how it feels to miss a dad, miss a father.
The things that I love most about Dad is that he always serving other, and he's very kind and patient, and he's just so loving and dedicated to his children, and that's such a great example for me.
My dad taught me mostly that everyone's different and everyone has their own experiences and ways in life, and that you should treat each person as an individual. And I think by his example, he taught me the most that you shouldn't judge people, you should just let people live the way they choose to live. And I think that's the best lesson he taught me.
Thanks for everything, Dad. I'm gonna miss you very much. I'm gonna miss you pretending to know about sports and make up things just to get under my skin. I'm gonna miss all the little jokes you told, and thanks for everything.
All right, I think my favorite memory of Dad was about 2 years ago when we were in Orlando together, and I decided to stay back from going to the parks and keep all the little grandkids. And he was in the pool with me, with the babies, or all the toddlers, and helping me out with them. And then we went on a walk, and I just love the way he just gravitates towards the little kids, and they gravitate towards him as well. So that was pretty special to have that time and that memory of him and the kids and us together.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite memories of Bob was actually when we were first married. I had never met Juan's family before we got married. So we came out and got married back east here. And I just remember at the reception walking in, Bob was in the kitchen doing the dishes and just dancing around as he was doing the dishes, having a fun time. So I just remember that has always stuck in my mind of just who Bob was, and it's a very fond memory of mine.
I just always remember him being, so loving toward everyone, and just being so friendly and so willing to, be, just open to doing whatever. And, I think like him coming to Orlando with us whenever we'd go there for Disney, and whenever we'd come to Jacksonville, he was always so welcoming. So, I'll miss him a ton, and I'll be sad that I won't be able to see him the next time we go to Florida. But love you all.
Grandpa was awesome. I didn't get to see him very much because we would come out to visit every few years, but every time we talked on the phone or visiting, he was always just really like a gentle soul and just very kind and nice, and just had a warm feeling about him, and I miss him. So look forward to seeing him again someday.
Me and my family had the chance to come live in Florida for a couple of months for work, and we were able to come and do family dinners with Grandma and Grandpa. And one of my favorite memories was my boys were able to, every time Grandpa would take them out to the backyard and go search for little small lizards. And the boys absolutely love this time with Grandpa, and continue to talk about it to this day. So very grateful that we were able to have that time with Grandpa, to have our boys get to have that relationship with him as well. We love you, Grandpa.
Grandpa was always a really caring and devoted person to everybody that he loved. For example, all the dogs, Izzy, Wolf, Pepper, he always took them on walks and fed them, and you could tell he loved them like his own kids. And Grandma, he always would go swimming with her and take care of her. And it was just really obvious that he was really loyal and loved them all, and he showed it through his acts of service towards them. I always remember as a kid thinking Grandpa was one of the funniest people. He was always really goofy, and his dance moves were always really funny. And he'd always give me chips or junk food to eat, which I loved as a kid. And yeah, he definitely will be missed, and I just hope he's in a better place now.
Grandpa always cared about everybody else more than caring for himself, and he was always so selfless and loving when it came to his family and his loved ones. He was such a strong man and would always try to go unnoticed in his acts of service, and he never told me or anyone else that I know that he started a drive fundraiser for these children in an orphanage in Vietnam while he was in service for the military. He was so humble, and he never sought validation for any of the great things that he did for me or the people around him. And I'm just happy that he's able to rest peacefully now.
I don't have a talk ready. I don't need my saying.
One of my favorite memories with Grandpa was he always knew I liked to play basketball when I was younger, so he'd take me to the LA Fitness all the time or to the church to play basketball with him, and he'd sometimes join, sometimes he'd go work out himself, but it was always fun to bond with him over that. He was always in kind spirits, dancing, making the room really positive, so I always appreciated Grandpa for all of that. Hopefully he's doing better, and glad that he's in a better place now, and rest in peace to Grandpa.
We remember Uncle Bob as probably one of the kindest, sweetest, gentlest men that we ever knew. I remember him especially because when I started to get to know Trin, he helped me learn and figure out the best way for me to get to know her. He's a good man, and we will miss him dearly.
Uncle Bob is, I know him as long as I remember when I was a little kid. I always so excited when I see him come. And he is a good man, a sweet man, very gentle, and always loved children. And he will be missed.
One of my best memories of Uncle Bob is when I would come home from work and Aunt Kim would be watching Amanda, and I'd be coming around the corner, and he's got Amanda and some of the other little, some of her other friends in a wagon, and he just had the best time, and they just had the best time singing and just having the wagon rides around the neighborhood, and that just warms my heart, so I cherish that, and I miss Uncle Bob.
Hi, Uncle Bob. I love you. I just want to say that I love you very much, and we will miss you.
I love you, Bob, and we miss you. Anything to say about you, but I can't. Love you. Bye.
I remember all those days that we would come to visit, and there you were at the gate, ready to open up that gate so that we could enter your house, and you would give us this great hospitality. Now, the next gate you'll be opening for us will be the pearly gates up in heaven. And that'll be a welcome sight when we see you again.